There we are. I'm back. Kind of. I'm back. Yeah, I like that. The palm trees behind me. The sun is setting at 6:47. The kids are asleep. So here I am sitting outside by the pool, having a cup of tea, and I thought I'm gonna go live. Actually, I've been planning this all day, hoping all day that I would make it to going live. The problem is, usually by this point, I'm asleep. Um, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I have surely missed doing my lives. So here we are. Let's see. It's beautiful outside. We are hoping to see the historic Artemis launch tomorrow night, and I'm hoping to go live for that. Um, of course, there's a lot of factors that could cancel the launch, but we're hoping, and apparently, this is the spot to see it. So we'll be able to see it right here from the hotel, and I will. I'll go live. Hey, girl, how you doing? I miss you. I'm back tentatively, but I'm back. I missed you guys. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Yeah. So we're one day at a time. We're hoping to be out of here by May, um, and into an apartment. And we have um, decided to. There's a school for autistic children, not far in Cocoa, where you live. Um, and we are. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Um, my voice is kind of messed up. We were sick for like 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. It's been a long time. Been a long time. Good to see your face. I knew we meet again another time, another place. I'm not gonna go sing a country. However, I could. Take me back to 90s, man. 90s music. All around the hip hop, the rap, the country, the all of it about 90s music, man. Yes, I'm old. What was I saying? Oh, but anyway, yes. So we've got some hopefully good things happening soon, and the school for autistic children. We're looking into right sending Aiden to, and I think it's going to be really good for him. Um, 4:20 a.m. Puff puff pass. No, I'm sorry. Uh, it is almost 7 p.m. Almost 7 p.m. My children are fast asleep already. Believe it or not, they're usually asleep before 7 p.m. Um, yeah, yeah. I think it'll be really good for you. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm doing well. Um, no, that's a lie. I think that's just what I feel like I should say. Is that I'm doing well, right? Oh, thank you, my love. No, my heart's giving me trouble. Oh, if you missed my video, let me show you guys. So I got this new fancy back brace to help stabilize my spine because we found out that I actually broke my back 2 years ago, the first time that our son darted away from me. Um, and um, so, yeah, he darted away from me, and I was carrying our daughter, and I've been sick. Yeah, always 420. Yeah. Yeah, I've been sick, so my voice is a little raspy. Sorry about that. Um, it'll go in and out, and I'm feeling better. Just kind of a little. Um, the scenery behind me looks like AI. Sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. We were sick. We were bouncing it around the family for like a month. It was ridiculous. Um, no, I'm not gonna stand back up. But I did a 180. Oh no, God, could you hear it? Could you imagine right now? I sound so raspy. I get that coarse, smooth sounding. No, no, it doesn't work that way for me. I just, I just sound like I'm cackling. No, I've been coughing. It's been bad. Yuck, it's been bad. But anyway, what was I talking about? A lot of things. I love you. Um, yeah, so the whole thing with Aiden, he started speech therapy. He will officially start occupational therapy next week. He has been just doing amazing, using sign language, being more helpful, being more mindful, listening more. He's just all of a sudden starting to grow up so fast. Um, so I'm really proud of him. And we've decided to send him to that school, so he'll be starting school in the fall. Um, and I'm gonna keep Addie home with me for another year before sending her off, but um, get a little time with just Addie. Um, and then because of all the things going on with him, of course, with therapies and stuff, um, I kind of put my stuff on the back burner. And so I need a new heart doctor. That looks awful. I need a new heart doctor. I I have to have a MRI, a CT scan, and a moving X-ray. Your heart doctor? I asked my husband what's it called that I have going on. My heart rate. You take any payment? Well, I'm a Medicaid and a Medicare patient, and that seems to be the problem. I'm finding they don't want me, but that mitral valve regurgitation. It sounds worse than it is, I'm sure. Um, but my heart rate is low and dips down kind of low, and I have these pass out spells, and so they were talking about putting in a pacemaker, and yeah, so some about that. Um, but then I got the things with my back too. I have two leaking valves. Is that what I have? My husband knows more about it than I do. I'm fine. I'm fine. Be all right. So that yeah, so I have the MRI, the CT, and the moving X-rays. I guess they're gonna have me. They need to see the extent, the the extent of the damage in my. I had a pretty good day. Brooke, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. Oh, it's so good to see you guys. Um, we had a good day. We had a good day. Uh, but yeah, they have to see the extent of the damage to my spine. We know that I broke my back. Um, Obviously, that did not heal properly because it wasn't diagnosed properly. So that's why I've got this cool new contraption. It feels so much better. So much better um, wearing it. I mean, they could see the relief on my face when they put it on me and tightened it up. It's a corset style back brace, and so I can tighten it and adjust it. Um, thank you, honey. Thank you. There is a I don't think I have the GoFundMe link on my YouTube anymore. I have it on my Facebook. You are right. I don't have it on my. I should put it on my. I do have the GoFundMe, um, and it is on. I'm Liz Amaral on Facebook and Instagram as well. Um, but that's it's been so long since I've been on here. I've missed you guys. Normally by this time I'm asleep. I can't even keep my eyes open. I guess they're tired and just pass out, you know. Um, but I was determined. I was determined. I've been trying to gear up to be able to do this, and I missed you guys. I miss going live. Miss chatting and this is part of my self care. So thank you for joining me and for not giving up on me. I appreciate you guys for not giving up on me. I really do. But that's what I've been working on is building my community on Facebook um, as well. So that I'm kind of trying to tie all of my social media in, if that makes sense. I mean, my Facebook is still more about like the like it's got more about the kids and stuff on it. Um, but I'm trying to work it all together, and I'm trying to understand monetization on Facebook. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. I'm trying. I have no idea. But I got my engagement up, and I've got more followers, and um, it's a process. But I keep saying I'm too old. Um, um, I mean, I no, not too old. I'm just not. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm having fun doing it. I'm building a community, and that's the focus. It's community and inspiration, and just letting people know they're not alone. Someone's playing music. I was trying to listen to hear. I can't hear the song. Just hear music. It gets pretty busy out here, and it's gonna be. This is like the Space Coast like hotel, the area here. Um, oh, thank you, Wesley. Uh, um, so having the launch tomorrow, it's pretty packed. Um, and if the launch happens, I'm gonna go live. Um, I feel that. I feel that. You know, I I realize that I try to see the good in people to the point where it ends up hurting me, and so I'm working on that. But I also don't want it to change my heart. Do you know what I mean? I want to see the good in people because I believe that there is good in people, but I also need to stop being blinded. Yeah, I feel that. That is exactly where I'm currently at in life. Is like I'm so tired of being hurt because you're a convicted felon. See, and that's I right out of high school I worked in a prison, and so many many moons ago, and some of the best people that I knew were convicted felons. Love you, Brooke. I like shouting at rocks. Shouting at rocks. My daughter likes to collect rocks. Um, Thank you. I'm wearing it because my wig is whack. I'm sorry. I, I uploaded a video earlier explaining the whole situation with the wig, right? I don't know why, but the bangs are sticking out the top. I appreciate it. I don't know what I did. Normally my husband buys my wigs, but for my birthday he sent me to go buy my own wigs. Girl, it did. It shit. Now my one friend did suggest maybe I needed to like wash it and like I don't know. It just seems like a whole lot of work for a wig that's supposed to be ready to put on your head. But I like it. I like the headband look. I think it's cute. I just need some more headbands. Um, Yosemite Park? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I want to travel one day. We're hoping. Thank you. We're hoping one day to do the RV life and do some traveling, but got some health things to take care of first and stuff, life stuff to take care of, and then maybe one day we'll get to do that. I know. I know. Sorry, guys. Um, Oh, this is one of those riddle thingies. I'm no good at riddles. Anybody have a guess on what's something most people have used thousands of times, could recognize instantly if they saw it, but would struggle to accurately describe from memory if asked? Having a pain, if you're wondering what happened, um, happens off and on, and sometimes it's a little more intense than others. Um, Amen. Amen. I'm still here for a reason. I got a testimony. I just got to get through the trials. These are my trials. And in my trials, I found God again. I ran from God for many years, many, many years. And even when I stopped running, I still called myself spiritual rather than religious. And I finally stopped hiding from it. And feels good. Feels good. I'm studying the Bible for the first time in my life. I have never owned a Bible, and bless one of my sweet friends, she sent me my very first Bible. I had children's Bibles when I was a kid. Um, no, not a Motel 6. These are probably the same colors, but I am at a hotel, yes. Um, but that would be awesome. I've only been studying when I can't sleep because that's really the only time that I get. It's when everybody else is asleep and I can't sleep. Um, Damn it! I locked my damn PayPal. I hit the wrong button. I made a mistake and I said that I didn't know the purchase because I didn't know the purchase, but I guess I did. And anyway, they locked my PayPal. It's so awesome. She sent that, and she actually just sent me my very first Stanley. Hey, hi, Pumpkin. How you doing? My very first Stanley. Aiden threw my water bottle and it broke, and I was making do, but she sent me a Stanley. And I was so excited. So I have a brand new water bottle. I'm officially a Stanley water bottle owner, and Hopefully this one lasts me. My son's broke a couple of them, but he didn't mean to actually throw it that time. He was trying to get the airplane, I think. Um, we've got these little airplanes that you know, um, and yeah, some things never change. No, he honestly he so yesterday there were some people and they were eating here at the pool, right? And he went to go help himself, right? And I told him, no, no, we can't just help ourselves to other people's food. And of course, they were like, it's fine. No, it's not fine. I'm trying to teach him. Amen. And he took me inside, had me get him his own snack, and came back out and sat down at our table with his snack and ate his snack like a big boy. And that was a pretty big deal for Aiden. Um, he has just been making leaps and bounds recently. I don't know, and somebody told me that one day it was just gonna click, and it's like one day it just clicked. He hasn't started talking yet, but the amount of times he signed more at his therapy session yesterday, I was blown. I was blown. And so was his therapist. She's just like, wow. Um, he's doing so good and coming so far. He still doesn't get in the pool by himself yet. Um, amen. You too, Joanne. Thank you. Um, amen. Amen. I begged. I begged. Thank you. I begged. I begged God. Just help me give Aiden every opportunity. I want to give both my kids every opportunity, but with Aiden, it's having a special needs child really changes you in ways that um, you can't really describe. I know you do. I know you do. Um, so when you see them making these big progress, it's God did that. God did that. Aiden did that. Aiden is Aiden is doing that. That's my boy. That's my big boy. I'm so proud of him and I'm so grateful. But I can't tell you the tears I've cried and the hours I have spent praying. Just help me find Aiden's voice. Help me help Aiden find his voice. That's all I want. He doesn't have to have all the words. I don't need him to have all the words. I just want him to have a voice. I'm so proud of him. And they are so big. They are so big. And I'm going to be like, and the reason I'm so emotional right now is because we have made the decision to postpone homeschooling. Hello, Mr. Incognito. How are you? Um, you know, sometimes motherhood doesn't look like what we pictured, right? Because this is not what I pictured at all. None of it is at all. Would I change it for no? Absolutely not. I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Um, when they told me that I would never be able to carry to term, my whole world crumbled because all I ever wanted was to be a mom. And then Aiden and Addie. I have the best of both worlds. I have two beautiful children. I have a little boy and a little girl, and they're so perfect and so wonderful. But I think it's okay to mourn what we thought our motherhood might look like. You know what I mean? Like I know I've mourned the life I thought I would have because I never imagined being disabled at 30 years old. Um, but also when we pictured when we were little girls imagining being moms, it if it didn't turn out how you hoped, I think it's okay to mourn that. And the girl's not evil. You stop it. She might be. Okay, look. She said some she sat up the one night in her bed while she was dead asleep and started making this like weird deep breathing sound. And when I touched her shoulder and was like, Addie, are you okay? She turned and looked at me and said, Why are you touching me? And flopped back down in her bed. Hi, Abby, how are you? When I tell you, I wanted to run up out the room. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so good to hear. Thank you for joining me. It's been a long time. I'm it really makes me feel good to see so many of you from my older lives still here. I really appreciate you sticking out and and being here. I appreciate you. I needed this. I kept saying that I needed this. This is exactly what I needed. I needed my people. I need to get back to. It's been a rough year. No. 16. Oh my God. He did just have a birthday. Oh my God. And he hates you. No, he doesn't hate you. Them 16-year-olds though, man. I have teenage hey Marky Mark. Um I have teenage bonus kids, and teenagers are a whole new level of like I know Addie is difficult. Addie's difficult. Addie is difficult, but I know that this is the easy part. It is only gonna get worse. I was not bad at 16. I was mouthy. I was always kind of mouthy, but no, it wasn't until I was like 7. Oh, and pregnant girl. I see. I didn't have my first serious relationship until I was 17. Leanne, how are you? I've missed you so much. Thank you for joining me. Ooh, the mouth, the mouth. Telling you, and the teenage problems are like, whoa. Yeah, my husband. Yeah, sit down. We're gonna ask Nick. We're gonna ask Nick to sit this one out because he was not a good kid, and I had kids with him, and I'm hoping that I don't get his payback and get my payback. If we had to choose between the two on which oh man, them teenage yeah, I know teenage years. It doesn't get easier. And that's why, I'm trying to learn to enjoy because I don't get this again. They're getting bigger. Aiden's 5, Addie's almost 4. Like, I wish I could pause time. I wish I could turn back time. I lay in bed and often think that I wish I could go back. You always got caught. See, I got busted on my 16th birthday. Funny. Okay, so I came home from school with a friend, mind you, and we walked into my bedroom, and on my dresser was all of my liquor bottles, all of my cigarette packs, everything, right? Just sitting out on my dresser. And here my friend goes, "You just leave that out while you're at school?" No, dipshit, I'm busted. I walked out into the living room, biggest attitude, biggest attitude. Walked out, sat down on the couch, and goes, "So, how long am I grounded for?" It's a miracle my mom didn't hit me more. It is, it is a miracle my mama didn't hit me more. And she said, "I don't want to talk to you right now. Go to your room. I don't want to look at, I don't want to talk to you right now. We're not going to do this," because it was my birthday. It was my 16th birthday. And she had planned a surprise party that she later told me that I didn't deserve. Um, yeah, I wasn't, yeah, I wasn't a good teenager. I was really bratty. I know where Addie gets it. Bratty Addie. Drives me crazy. Uh-huh. I love her so much, but God, that three-nager. Whew. That three-nager. Ollie Ann, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, girl. I had a party. You want to talk about? Okay, no, no, no. This is epic. I had a party while my mom was home. Okay. I was wasted, wasted, fallen down drunk. Just, I mean, and she just thought I was being silly old. So Elizabeth, just being crazy. Thank you, Leanne. And no, I was falling down drunk, puking all. Oh, it was. I We were all drunk. We were all teenage drunk, and my mom was at home. She had no idea. She had no idea. She had, my dad came home from his being away. He was at work. My dad came home, and it was it was the weekend before I had my right ankle reconstructed. That was what the party was for. And I got home from the surgery and got a call from one of my friends saying that her dad found out about the party and was going to call my parents. So, in order to get ahead of it, I decided to hobble my little cripple self out into the living room and confess to my parents about this party that, mind you, her parents never called my parents about. But when I told my dad, he goes, "Well, that explains these," and dumped out a handful of beer bottle caps that people had apparently stashed right by his freaking truck. Well, you also grew up in Florida. Well, for some years, but it's a different life down here. Oh man, I was so busted. I was so busted. And what were they going to do to me? I had just had reconstructive surgery on my ankle. You're going to ground me? Where am I going? I'm not going anywhere. I got drunk on crutches. I had a drinking problem by 16. I will admit that it was a problem. I was drinking liquor by myself in my bedroom. Yeah, it was a problem. Oh man, we used to put it in the water in our water bottles and take them to school with us. See now, and I was in Pennsylvania. We had a lot of bonfires and stuff like that. That was the thing to do. Um, I was one of the party houses because I lived up on this hill behind end of it area. We were talking about the 90s in the beginning too, the music, man. And here we are, we old. We are so old talking about the 90s and it's freaking 2026. I know, and I was born in 89. I'm not that old like my husband, who is that old. I was born in 1989, but my brother was 9 years older than me. So I listened to all of his music. And you know, all that stuff. That's how I love my R&B and rap. Eminem was my first love. Actually, it was probably Billy Ray Cyrus. Not gonna lie, but I've been in love with Eminem since I was 9 years old. I've been in love with Eminem since I was 9 years old. I gotta wait, but they're gonna want to come lock me out of here soon. This has been nice. I've been wanting to do this, and I talk about it. I talk about it, but then what is this symbol you got going on, babe? Yeah, stop. Okay, I did not. I didn't have those. You've got me beat a little bit. Oh, that's funny. I see some of these reels talking about our old styles and stuff, and man, they make me feel old. They do. See, and they say that you grow up to marry your childhood crush, like your childhood celebrity crush. And I just want to point out that I wound up marrying a tall, skinny white guy with a pointy nose and blonde hair. And I had read every book about Eminem that ever came out. Uh, oops, oops. I just had to hold out for my Slim Shady. Stop it! I love that. There's a drummer too that people say Nick looks like. I can't think. I really love this as my bet. I was having an issue with where to set up tonight because there was people here and I didn't know where to set up and stuff. And I like the palm trees. I'm liking the palm trees. I'm hoping. I don't know. So I don't know much about it, but we are hoping to be in a brand new, not just new to us, brand new apartment next month. Um, it will be a fully handicapped accessible apartment. Um, the lead singer to Coldplay. There we go. I knew it was some type of musician. I always get it wrong. That's definitely the green airplane, by the way. Back here, got these. Cool. Oh, I'm planning to do a. Thank you. Yes, we are hoping. We're hoping by May to be into our own place, but we don't know. I don't. I mean, most of these newer apartments, especially down here, they all have pools. So I assume there will be a pool, and but we don't really know anything yet at all, other than we were told that we were good candidates for the apartment. So and like I said, with everything going on, I've had to put my healthcare needs on hold. Nick's healthcare needs have been put on hold for years now. Um, we need to get right now. It's about Aiden. We needed to get everything going for Aiden, and we're gonna work Addie in there too, and then I'll get me in there, and then Nick. But we're trying to get it to where Nick will actually be paid caretaker for both me and Aiden. Um, Yeah, I didn't know who he was when you first told me that either. He does look you do look like even I mean, I can see it. But I get told that I look like there's one of the maintenance guys here tells me that I look like a celebrity and I'm thank you. I've had some people tell me that I look like Jennifer Aniston. Uh, Okay, I'll take that. From almost 300 pounds to wow. Oh, I love Jax. He calls me a celebrity. He thinks I'm an actual celebrity. Like I love him so much. I love him. Oh. And like Addie, she just wants to be in front of the camera. She can't wait to get back to, but at the same time, she makes doing lives hard. Um, um, not that you're biased or anything. um, Addie makes doing lives hard because she, well, wants all attention on her. She's a 3-year-old little girl, and she wants all attention on her, and she gets a little bratty about it. And that's one of the reasons why I've had to stop doing lives with the kids. I'm trying to work on her overall brattiness, and fortunately, I can't be on camera to do that. Does that make sense? It just makes it hard. That and Aiden left field. Nah, she's so stinking cute. Did you see the video of her hair? Oh my gosh, she let me do her hair today, and it was the first time doing 3 ponies, and it turned out so cute. I gotta learn how to do more hairstyles. She's all excited about going to school. Oh, those curls. And she's doing so much better with her hair care routine because, we started a new hair care routine with Christmas, right? And she's still fighting me on wearing her bonnet. Oh, she's so beautiful. She really is. She always fights me on wearing her bonnet, but she's been doing really good about letting me do her hair every day and then washing it. And sometimes it's still a fight, but um, those curls are just popping, and it's because she's letting me do her hair properly now. Um, yeah, she's growing up so fast. She's talking better, and just my baby's not a baby anymore. She'll always be my baby, but she's not a baby anymore. Yeah, I gotta find a way to stay up every night. I needed this. I've had a few moments during where I thought I was gonna have to stop because of my episode, but I was able to come back. We're still, we're still. Well, why? That's gonna drive me crazy. Okay, gonna. I can get past my heart flutter, but the car alarm's gonna set me off. Oh yes. Oh yes. And that's where I think sending him also off to this ABA school is really going to be good for him. Being around other kids like him, but also he really, really learns from watching other children. Here at the pool, he loves. Oh, he gets so excited watching people jump in and splash around, and just he loves. And that's where I'm learning not to hover. I'm learning to step back. It's hard because he can't talk yet. That's the hardest part because if something happens, he can't tell me. He loves the maintenance man and he mimics everything he does. And it is the sweetest thing. And we always like, and people will be here and they'll be watching him and trying to figure out what it is that he's doing he's got a pool noodle and what he's doing. And we'll tell them like he likes to watch the maintenance man work and that he's leaf blowing. He's using the pool noodle and he's pretending that he's leaf blowing. And you should just, I mean, people just love it. They love just watching him just, and he's pretending. He's pretending, but he's, what is it? Intentional play. You know what I mean? It's intentional. And every time I talk about Aiden these last few days, coming up on, gosh, 6 years since the day I found out I was pregnant with him. Yeah, pressure washing, leaf blowing, and watering. Can you believe that, babe? It's been almost 6 years since the day we found out we were pregnant with Aiden. Oh my, I found out at a Days Inn, right? It was a Days Inn in Ormond Beach. In Ormond Beach, I told you. I told you to go get me a pregnancy test. I was damn sure I was pregnant. And I was pregnant. And that's also the day my baby cousin passed away. It's a joyous day and it's a sad day for me. But 6 years. No way, Adam. That's epic. Girl, that's epic. With Addie, that was at the last hotel that we stayed at before we got into our first place. And it was the heartburn. It was the heartburn that told me I was pregnant with Aiden. That was my dead giveaway. I said, no, my what was it, my Diet Pepsi? I was drinking Diet Pepsi. It was my favorite drink. Until I was pregnant with Aiden, I drank Diet Pepsi for over a decade. Until I was pregnant with that boy and I switched to Coke. I could only drink Coke. And I call him my Coke baby. Sounds snort count. Um, no, yeah, I call him my Coke baby. And what's Addie? I forget what I call Addie. Well, she's my Canna baby. Aiden was my Canna baby. But I was really sick with Addie. That was the only way I could keep anything down. But oh my God, that's amazing. How old was Cade at the time? See, when I found out I was pregnant or had that Aiden was a boy was actually at my first. He was 7. That's so cute. Um, I I was at my first echocardiogram. That's still really cute. I was at my first echocardiogram at that age, to say something like that. And she was like, I used to be an ultrasound tech. Do you mind if I take a peek and see if we can see what baby is? And okay, and Aiden was just loud and proud out there for everybody to see. I'm a boy. He wasn't hiding nothing from day one. He still ain't. 6 years later. And that boy. Oh, that boy. And so I found it. So I came out. This was during COVID too. So Nick wasn't with me. Nick, I had to get I had to go outside, and I got in the car and I looked at him and I said, pull over, pull the car over. And I said, we're having a boy. And he said, wait, I send you in for an echocardiogram. And they said, yeah, she took a peek and we're having a boy. And then we hugged and we were happy and everything. And I said, that's okay. But Adelaide Olivia Grace will exist. I said it on that day. And then when they told us that we had to decide if we were going to have any more or close up shop, and we had to do it like now, we decided to try one more, and we got pregnant right away. And they told me it wasn't going to stick. Um, but it did. And then I wanted to be okay with the idea of having two boys. I wanted to. We came up with a name idea. I tried to be okay with it, but Adelaide Olivia Grace existed. There was just something in me. Adelaide Olivia Grace existed. And I remember the day that the tech told me that she was a girl. I said, are you sure? And she goes, yep, those are 3 little lines. That's what we look for a girl. You're having a little girl. Congratulations. And she sent me, she gave me the pictures to take out, and I sent them to my husband because he was with our son. And he goes, yep, there's the hamburger. You got your girl, Adelaide Olivia Grace. Every ultrasound after, and we had multiple because my health issues, I asked, are we sure it's still a girl? See, I think my first pregnancy I lost was a boy. I always believed my first was a boy. The one that Nick and I lost before we got pregnant with Aiden, I wasn't very far along. I was just shy of 7 weeks, maybe 6 weeks. I don't think there was ever a heartbeat. Um, it just didn't stick, you know. So I never really had a feeling for that one. But my first pregnancy, I was almost 12 weeks when I lost, and I always felt that that was a boy. Oh gosh, those I hear those are awful. See, and that's my fear now because they removed and burned my tubes, right? Um, but apparently they can grow back, and then your risk for a tubal is like ridiculously high, and I can't like you one that's not viable, and it scares the crap out of me. Um, but two, the reason I had mine done is I physically will not be able to have another child. Um, See, yeah, they removed and burned. Oh, you want me to sing a song? I'm sounding super raspy right now. What am I gonna sing? What's that one song? hubby, hubby. The first time I took hubby I was drunk too, but I had to try a new song that I didn't even know, and I butchered it, and you were my sunshine. I always sing that to Aiden. Oh, guys, my voice though is really bad. We have some more tea. It's that raspiness. You want to hear my raspiness? Well, now you got me all. I gotta think about it. Oh, I always sing that to Aiden. And then, hi, how are you? So, so young. Sorry. Um, I sing that to Aiden, and "In My Daughter's Eyes" by Martina McBride has always been the song that I sing to Addie. And since I brought her home from the hospital, I'm probably still in the hospital. I'd sing, I'd sing to her. It's always been our song. I think I'm actually getting kicked out. Probably soon. Maybe not. He's letting me go. Yay. South Korea. We are in Florida. Oh, Careless Whispers, thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you. Thank you. We are in Florida on the East Coast. So it is 7:40 p.m. We have been on for almost an hour, you guys. I love you. I love you. We are actually going to hop on Texas. We got two Texians in here. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Um, oh, thank you, honey. Um, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. That's all you're getting because it is actually really bad. It is probably about 70 something degrees right now. I am always cold, so I actually have on layers right now. I had to sing for you if you're hopping off. I love you. Um, it's beautiful out, but I'm always cold. I'm always cold. They say that that has to do with this heart thing that I have going on. So hopefully, once we get that taken care of, I can stop. I'm wearing layers. I have layers on. People out here in their swimsuits and shit. You can always tell a true Floridian over one of over a vacationer. And I've only been down here for a year and a half, but I'm telling you, I never felt more at home. I was born in Indiana. I grew up in Pennsylvania, and I bounced back and forth between the two, and trying to figure out which one was my home because my brother called Indiana home. It just, but I grew up in Pennsylvania. It was. And my mom is back in Indiana. My dad's in Ohio. My husband brought me to Florida in 2020, and I never felt more at home anywhere in my entire life. It, oh, uh oh. Speaking of husbands, Nakami, how are you? Hi, Millie Moo. I'm sorry. How you doing? And Remy too. I like that. Hi, baby. Oh no. The what is it? The elusive husband that you guys never get to see, but he does exist. I said he does exist. I'm doing well. It feels so good to be back. I have missed you guys so much. It's been so long. It's been months. It's been months, but I'm back. I'm trying to get back into the swing of it. And hopefully, this is just the first of many loving life to live loving life with Liz episodes to come. Wow, I stumbled over that. We're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that. Yeah, I have not been on. I've been struggling with my health, um, and it's been making it really hard. I normally by now I'm asleep. I can't stay up. I miss you. I miss you. I've missed you guys so much. And honestly, this is exactly what I needed. I did. Um, we're in Florida. We are in Florida. I'm always cold though, so don't go by me. I've got leggings on underneath my pants and a long sleeve on and a winter coat, but I promise it's 70 degrees and it's beautiful. It's just I wish I was not cold. But we moved here from Indiana a year and a half ago. So I am very familiar with the cold and want nothing to do with it ever again. We moved away for better healthcare and warmer weather. The more metal they stick in my body, the more I was like, I can't do these temps. I'm out. Yes, I will. I'm back. I'm back, you guys. I'm back. I do. I have a dog and a cat, actually. I have a dog, Coco. She's my best friend. And Tizzy, Rasma Tasmanian Devil is her full name, but her name is Tizzy. Tizzy. And yeah, I have two kids, Aiden and Addie. Aiden is 5, and Addie will be 4 at the end of June. Can you believe it? Where are you helping people? No, he's never helpful. He was helping somebody get in their room. Them doors can be a little tricky. You know, some people get beat. Yeah, we tried to help somebody the other day and just yeah, they like snapped back at us. Okay, well then I won't do that again. Right? Like shit. You have 5 pets? That's awesome. I used to before I became a mom, I was a cat lady. Crazy cat lady with a shit ton of cats. Excuse my French. 5 dogs? Okay, that's a lot. Oh. Yeah. After the kids grow up, maybe we'll get like a little teeny tiny thing, but yeah. Can we get some of those people to like babysit our kids sometime? Kidding. We don't trust anybody to babysit our kids. Our son is mostly nonverbal. He's 5. He's autistic. He has sensory processing disorder and eating disorder known as ARFID, and obviously a speech delay. So we don't trust very many people at all with our children. Um, well, it has been a very long time since I've done a live. It's been a couple months actually. Um, Now, I used to do my morning get ready with me with you guys. I haven't been able to do that in some time. But I do these end of day chill outs by the pool where I just want to catch up with you and be a safe and positive place for people to come together. I'm trying to build a community. Does that make sense? And I realize I'm not going to be for everybody, and that's totally cool. If I'm not, totally fine. But I'm looking for my people. I want to find my people, people that just, genuinely want to support and be there for others because they know what it's like to not feel supported themselves. And I also like to be motivational. I do some stuff like that. If you like some inspirational and motivational little shorts, I put those out there. You might see the kids sometimes, but really not a whole lot. I put them more on my Facebook and Instagram. Um, but I am connecting all of my social medias. I'm trying to at least connect them all again as a community of support. Oh no, no need to be sorry. He's perfect. He's perfect. It's a challenge. We have our challenges, but he's beautiful and perfect. And thank you. But I think I am going to hop off for the night. It's been an hour. Thank you for joining me. Make sure that you subscribe and stay tuned, and I'll see you tomorrow.